know that you can unmute your microphone, okay? So, yeah, let's start. So, I will ask to Leandro, can you please read the first question? And the,
Okay.
and the answer.
Which one do you prefer, moving to another country or working remotely for reggae companies? I don't have idea because when I started, but I would like have an experience in the other country. But nowadays I don't work. I guess if I work from my home from in Brazil for reggae companies, it's good too. But I would like go to country to improve more my knowledge about cultures, international cultures, and improve my English. It's good for getting more experience. I get this. Okay, thank you.
Yeah, I agree. Guys, I never know. Like sometimes I think, oh, I think I should try a work that I could move abroad, but then I think, oh, I don't know if I want that because paying rent, like I won't have my car, this kind of stuff, and my friends, family. So I never know. Like one day I wake up and say, oh, I wish I could move abroad, and then the next day I say, no, I don't want that. I want to continue in Brazil and work remotely. I never know. What do you think, Jigasi?
Oh, I been work for 7 years remotely here in Brazil, so I know how to work for an American company. And during that time, we were paid in dollar and then change to euro and then go back again to dollar. So I think now I'm ready to live another experience. So I'm trying to find a job outside of Brazil that I can move with my family. So I think I'm ready to give another experience to my family and my daughter with 6 years old. So I'm looking for that right now. I'm ready. You know that.
Yeah, I know what you mean. Good. And Rodrigo, please.
Yeah, I believe right now I would prefer to work remotely if I had the chance. But yeah, who knows? I've been in Canada for 3 months some years ago to study English, so I really enjoy it being there. So maybe, but yeah, it's hard, like you said. We live family, friends, and everything here, and our culture, So I don't know if I would get used to live abroad all the time.
Yeah, exactly. So where are you in Canada? What place?
I was in Halifax. Have you ever heard about this city?
I think I've heard. Yeah, I heard a podcast and the guy it's not that big, right?
Yeah, it's not that big. It's a capital of the province there, but it's like $400,000, 400,000 people there. It's not that big.
Yeah, I see. I've been in Toronto to study English a long time ago. In Canada, it's a beautiful place. God. So, okay, let's move on. Jagasi, please, can you read the next one? Or any question you want, if you find another question more interesting, please go ahead.
Okay. So let's keep on track here. So have you ever tried to apply for international job? How was it? So yes, I've been applying. I just quit from Salesforce Tableau, and I'm focused on that right now. And I did a lot of interviews. Some was nice, some not that good, but we have to keep up and at least improve your English when you have the opportunity to have a conversation for someone abroad.
Yeah, like you're getting used to the
Yeah,
interview
you're getting used and you're getting more confident to talk,
Yeah, exactly. And what about you, Leandro?
I never applied to international jobs but I guess in the next future I will, because my focus is improve more my English and work for international companies is good because receiving in dollar or euro for Brazilian people, I guess it's good. It's good. Valorization of money. That's it.
Yeah. And Rodrigo, how about you?
Yeah, actually, I haven't tried to apply for international jobs, so I don't have a lot of things to mention here.
Yeah, I tried, like, but it's, I don't know what you think, Juraci, but it's so hard to pass the first step, of the process, which is
Yeah.
the resume filter. And I had an interview for a company in Netherlands, in Amsterdam. And I went until the last step, but then the guy just disappeared, so I don't have no idea what happened, because I did like everything, and he sent me an email. Oh, we really liked you and the case you present to us. So I will have some more interviews, and next week I reach you back. Never again. So I don't know if he is still alive, and I don't know anything. And the company that I'm currently working, which is an American company. So I think I have only these two experience. But I don't think it's that different from what we have here in Brazil. What do you think, Juraci?
No, it's not that different, but you need to be to know yourself and what you can do, because the recruiter is gonna test it, and that's what you are saying happen a lot. People, I don't know if they are, even the recruiter, they are changing jobs as well, so they disappear. And sometimes you think it was something wrong you did. Sometimes you doesn't get feedback, so just keep move. Don't get hit by those things that can happen.
Yeah, exactly. I actually I tried not to think of like the guy or the girl just disappeared. So it happens a lot in Brazil. So I
Yeah,
think
also, yeah,
happens all
it's
of
the
the world.
same. Yeah, I think so.
Yeah. So yeah, talking about job interviews. So Leandro and Rodrigo said they have never done that. And I don't know, you have something to add, Juraci, about job interviews that it would be useful for the guys?
I think I already said some of my job interviews, some roles, the interview was great. So some of them is still ongoing, and some of them were terrible, and with some technical issues. The role wasn't what they were saying, so that could happen.
Yeah. I think it's what we said. It's the same problems we have here in Brazil. I think
Yeah.
we have all of the world. So, But I don't
so,
think.
so be prepared, because anything can happen, you know.
Yeah, exactly. But one more thing that I don't think is like so, it's much more difficult than Brazil, especially the technical skills. I think it's like the same, because people sometimes they think, okay, I'm gonna apply for a company in another country. It's gonna be so hard, even harder than Brazil. And I don't think that, you know, I think it's the same. Of course, depends if you are not trying for like Amazon, Google, and these companies, but
Yes,
um,
agree.
so good. So Rodrigo, please, can you read the next one?
Okay, the next one is number 5, right? Okay. What are the main platforms to seek international job opportunities?
So what do you think? Have you tried to find?
Yeah, I know LinkedIn. LinkedIn has a lot of job opportunities there, but I don't know if it's the best place. What do you guys think?
I think the main one is LinkedIn, but I can see, depends the country where you are applying. There are some local platforms that you can apply also besides LinkedIn, you know. So of course the main ones are LinkedIn, Glassdoor, Indeed. So, you know, I'm gonna start to become a professional on that day. Yeah, getting used to.
Leandro, what do you think?
I agree with Josie. I guess that the first is LinkedIn, Google. Google, you'll find. You
Yeah,
search
Google
for.
also. Yeah, that's
Yes,
true.
Google. Just search for. I know Monster. I guess is the Monster, or have Sapo in Portugal. I don't know. A lot of companies to search jobs. The country, each country have one or more. That's it.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's true.
Yeah, some companies they have like we don't have, it's not that famous in Brazil anymore. Cato, remember guys? Cato,
Yeah,
but
yeah,
but I saw that some countries have something like this, like a main platform, and LinkedIn is the second. But one thing that I did, and I think it was working, was like I was typing the LinkedIn search, like I am a data science relocation, because I'm just looking for companies that provide the package for relocation. And let's imagine I found company X. Then I was following this. I like follow this company to see whenever the time, like whenever this company has a new opportunity, I would apply. You know, because it's hard to find companies that they have this relocation package, and some of them they just put on the description, we don't accept anyone who does not have visa, or we need visa candidates, blah blah blah. So I used to follow this only these companies that I do know they provide the relocation package, you know, because
and that
otherwise
works.
it would be a waste of time, you know.
And that works. That.
Yeah, actually it was it was working in, like I was kind of narrowing what I'm looking for, because I realized that I was spending so much time trying to find the companies that provide this relocation package.
Yeah,
You know, so sometimes I was applying and filling a lot of information, but and at the end, do you have visa? We only accept candidates with visa, work visa, and I just wasted my time. So I create a Notion page, and whenever I find a company that's provide the relocation package, I put in these notes, and then sometimes I put the alert in LinkedIn and this kind of stuff, you know. So you do know that this company provides a relocation package. And one more thing that I used to do is, let's imagine Leandro just posted that he's moving to German to work there. So I get the company he posted, and I do the same, you know, because I know if he is a Brazilian and he's moving for another country, I know that this company is used to hire
Yeah,
people.
I know what you mean. So if someone from Brazil is already working in a company, then you know they are mature, because some company they cannot do the relocation package because they don't have authorization for that, and some of them they can do that, but they are not, they don't have the skill to make that happen, you know.
Yeah, exactly. So whenever I see someone moving or working remotely, I kind of stalker this person and the company, you know, because I know this company is working with that.
That's right.
Okay, so let's move on. Leandro, please, can you read the next one?
Okay. Number 6, I guess. Yes. Okay. How can you prepare yourself for international interviews? I believe the basic is the same, that you need to prepare to national interviews. You go to site of company and learn about the company, the things. But for international specifically, I guess you need to practice some basic questions. The most common questions that the interviewers say. The soft skills, your hard skills, how your wakes, how your I forgot the word. That's it. The basic. You need to practice something about interview before go. Practice with someone is good to get job. That's it.
Okay, thank you. I think it's the same. As we said, it's the same for Brazil. And Rodrigo, please, what do you think?
Yeah, I also believe it's almost the same that we have here in Brazil. The only thing I would do different would be to warm up my English before the interview, you know, because at least for me, when I start speaking English, I'm not my better performance in the beginning, but if I warm up, I can speak. I can speak. So besides that, I would only review all my resume and my stuff to remember everything. Maybe to try to write the STAR method to answer some question like case that you did in your last job or something like that. Just to remember everything at the time the interview.
Yeah, yes. I don't know if it was here, but someone mentioned that in English we become less intelligent, less clever. And I completely agree, because it's so hard to, like, in a meeting, or especially a meeting with a lot of people, we don't, I sometimes I feel that if words in Portuguese, I would sound pretty much confident, and I would use the correct words, expressions, or more fancy words, you know. But yeah, it's part of the it's part of the job, right? It's what we are looking for. This growing, so yeah, that's not, we can't avoid that. What do you think, Jurasi?
Yeah, I'm agree. But for the other side, what is my perception that the recruiter he is also knowing that because he used to interview a lot of guys from abroad, so he knows that people are uncomfortable outside of his main language, you know. So I try not to be afraid about that or scared, because I let that to the recruiter, and try to rehearse, try to practice my interview and talk, and know really well what I can do to and nowadays they try to understand not only the hard skills but also the soft skills. So I think we need to talk the language of the recruiter, you know, and get ready for any kind of interview.
Yeah, exactly. And one thing that I it was working. Sorry, there's a truck passing by here. One thing that someone told me, and I think makes a lot of sense, is like when you go to, I don't know, an American interview with an American, and you are so nervous because your English is not that perfect, not native, but you are the person who is talking with another one in another language. It's not the opposite. So if you think you are more intelligent than that person, because if this person was so intelligent, he would know your Portuguese, your language. So a guy said, don't worry, you are more intelligent because you know your language and him or her. And the other way around is not true. He only knows English. Sometimes he only know English, and don't worry. And yeah, I think it has a point, you know.
Yeah, I remember one situation. I was working for Salesforce, and we have to do a English presentation for some guys in USA, and we were, of course, very worried about our English. But then we crashed everything. We did a fantastic presentation with demo, and then after that, the guys from our team over there, they send us an email. I wish I could speak another language like you guys were doing. So congratulations. That was really good, you know, good feedback, you know.
Yeah, it's awesome feedback.
Yeah.
And yeah, good. So I ask you, Rodrigo, please, can you read the next one? It's number 7, right? Yeah, about English.
Okay. How important is English for an international career? How have you been improving your language skills? How? Yeah, I believe it's almost the most important thing, the English, because without that you cannot communicate to other person. Most of the international company will use English, so I believe it's very important. And besides that, I'm trying to improve a lot of my language skills. I'm here, for example, but I also have a class at Cambly to practice my speaking skills. And besides that, I try to see some TV shows only in English and stuff like that to improve my vocabulary.
Okay, awesome. Thank you. What about you, Leandro?
I try doing every day. Yes, I study English and 1 hour, 2 or 2 hours. I study here in the classrooms, and try go one or two times to immersion. I guess it's very important for my career. Study the other language. Nowadays, I understand it is very important. When I don't have a um, I don't have mind to start working for international companies. I don't get the important to English nowadays. I know I look for improve more. I use this platform. I use Duolingo too, but here is the best because I practice my speak and it.
Yeah, awesome. Yeah, but 2 hours is a lot. I mean, I couldn't take 2 hours from my days. Unfortunately, I don't have that time, but I wish I could,
Yeah.
Yeah, congratulations. So what do you think, Jurgasi? How have you been improving your English?
I try, like everybody here, I try to see some TV shows, movie in English, and also listen to music, podcasts. Sometimes when I'm driving, I can have a radio from another country. So all the time, and even with my daughter, when we are seeing some cartoons, I try to see that in English because she already start to understand. And so yeah, I use everything I can to improve my English and the talk and talking, So all the time I try to, like, if I were living abroad, because I forget to mention, but I used to live abroad. I lived 3 years in Australia, so but was long time ago. And so when you live abroad, like I think I don't know if it's Rodrigo or Gabriel, they are living abroad. They know that when you are immersed in another language, you can learn more faster,
Yeah, yeah, exactly. Actually, what I've been doing, I think it's working. It's like when I talk to people from my company, and whatever they say, like, and I don't know this word or this expression, I write them down to search
Right.
later. And with movies and series, I try to get like series with the episodes with like 20 minutes, 30 minutes, not that episode with 1 hour. And I watched like the first time I watched with no subtitles, then the second time with subtitles, and I note them down, write them down. And then I search for the internet. So let's imagine I don't know the word, I don't know, stud, let's imagine. The Google, there's a website you can put stud in a sentence. And then you have a lot of sentence with this word stud. And then I get 3 or 4, depends on how difficult I think this word or this expression is. And I put in Anki. It's like this app here. And yeah, so it's repetição espaçada, so you review this expression. So I study every day. Let's imagine I try to memorize this expression. And I'm going to see the sentence and I will put there, okay, easy, hard, difficult, or fail. If I fail, this expression will show up again tomorrow. If I put that it was easy, it's gonna appear again in a longer time, So I try to always like adding new expressions there. So it's kind of memorizing this. And when I gonna like see this in a movie or in a meeting or whatever, I will know that, because sometimes we hear something, we understand in that moment, but we don't use anymore. So we forget. So this is what I've been doing, and I think it's working a lot. So it's working for me. I don't know, but it's just a tip.
Yeah.
I tried,
Another.
no, go ahead.
Go ahead.
I tried sometime use, but I don't remember to use the Anki. I put some words in, but I forgot to. I don't get the apt to use. But it's good. Now I will try it again.
Yeah, I another thing that I'm trying is getting a book that I like, and then also get the audiobook to listen and read the same time, so I can improve my speech also. And when I get some words that I don't know, then I will do like you said, that. Yeah.
Yeah, there's a good website. Was link. It's from Polyglot. It's like this, and there are a lot of text with audios, and yeah, I was using that to improve my
Okay.
reading and listening skills.
Have you the other have an app in website? I like it. Is for read text and listening. The name is the news in level. It's very nice. Have news in three three kinds of difficulties: the beginning, intermediate, and drop. The same notes, and have words, difficult words to you get and practice. I will put in the chat.
Nice, yeah. Sent us.
And just try to comment here about this method using Anki. That was the only method that it used that worked for me actually. I tried to study in a English school here, but I didn't remember the phrases and the vocabulary, the expressions, and so also write some expressions down and create some sentence and put there and study in Anki was the only thing that I did that really worked for me to remember. I won't say everything, but almost everything.
Yeah, it's pretty good because you kind of don't forget about what you learn. So guys, let's try number 9. I won't interrupt you guys because I talked too much today. So Rodrigo, please, what do you think about number 9?
What is the easiest way to find international job roles? Try to find it from Brazil and move to another country with sponsorship, or move to the country and try to find a job over there, or any other possible way. Yeah, the easiest way would be to to move to there before that the company didn't have to, let's say, move you to there, but you have to have a lot of money to do it actually.
Yeah, it's easier for the employee, but I think it's harder to find the company that is that I forget, like está disposta, to take you from your country, give you some money for you to move to the place. So what do you think, Leandro?
I agree. I totally agree. It's more easy when you start in your other you in the other country. It's more easy, but have a lot of money in some luck because some for get some jobs you need visa too. It's difficult. Have for example, USA have I don't know. Immigration is very difficult to get formal jobs. For informal jobs is more easy. I guess is the most important. If you it's better if you go with job, but if you can go to try get a job in the other countries, it's the better. That's it.
Yes, yes, I agree. And you guys say, please.
Yeah, I agree that it's easier to find here in Brazil. And sometimes what I'm seeing is that we have a lot of good people with some level here in Brazil, and that start to catch the attention from countries like USA and even Europe, and they are trying to recruit people from here. So of course, when we start, is a little bit difficult, but then we getting used to. And some company give the opportunity to you. You will find a way to prove your work and show what you are capable to do. That's my point of view.
Okay, thank you, Jacassi. Oh, guys, welcome back. How was the conversation? I'll ask Gabriel, Jordan. I think we have two Gabriels here. So how was the conversation in your room?
Yeah, it was really nice. Mariana and Sarah are great. They asked me, some questions, and I don't know, I hope I helped them. And if anyone here wants to ask me anything, you can just reach me on LinkedIn. It's on Diane's post, and I'll be happy to answer it. It was really nice.
Thank you. What about you, Raquel?
Oh, I love to spend this time with the guys. It was amazing. It was too short though. Oh my God, the time went by so fast, but it was amazing. And also if you guys want to reach me on my LinkedIn, it's available to you. You have more questions. It would be a pleasure answering you and helping more Brazilians to get into the international career.
Thank you. So guys, can you share your LinkedIn profile? Because I don't have, my mouth is out of battery, so I having trouble
sure.
to navigate here. So, and I will ask you guys, I have a note, I'm working stand because I'm getting old and I'm having so much back pain. So I'll ask Heitor, because Rodrigo has left, he had a meeting. So Heitor, what was the biggest takeaway from your meeting? What do you find the most important tip, or what do you think?
I don't know. Probably they did some types to change your location on LinkedIn to New York to receive more opportunities, because we have some problems when we talk. Then we are a Brazilian guy, so maybe this could make the difference. I don't know. We already discussed about that, but I will try that. Why not?
Yeah, I heard about it. You can change your current location, but looks like, I don't know, I'm lying. So I don't feel comfortable doing that,
Who don't like?
I tried to do that and it didn't work to me. But
I had some tip related to this, because I do this in the last 3 months, and I pay LinkedIn Premium, and this month came more than 300 reais of bill. And I asked LinkedIn, and they told me it's because I changed my profile to USA, so they bill me in dollars, that they bill in the region where you are located. So keep this in mind, guys. If you change your location and you pay the premium LinkedIn, this can be a little more heavier, custar mais,
My God, I didn't know about it. It makes sense, but I haven't like never got my mind.
I didn't know about this too. Eu costumava pagar R$ 70 e do nada veio 300. It was really bad.
But at least, did you get any job offer or an interview?
A lot of interviews, but no job offers until now. I made more than 40 interviews this year.
Nice, too many. Nice. And João Pedro, please, what's the biggest takeaway from your meeting?
I think the tips that Rachel tell us, like for LinkedIn, do some posts, make your LinkedIn active, and get engaged with the topic that you work, and change your LinkedIn to English. Like, I think that was really awesome, and the taxes that she paid. So it's really good to know that she paid the same as me in taxes, but she's paid in dollars and she's PJ. So that's really interesting.
Yeah, this taxes, it's way better than we have here in Brazil.
Yes.
Let me see who else. Sarah, what was the biggest takeaway from the meeting?
Yeah, for me, I would say about the connections. Gabriel mentioned we sometimes we just connect and add the people, but we never know what this connection could bring. So he advised us to maybe talk with this person, not to ask for anything, but just to be friendly, and that could bring you to some places. I thought that was very interesting and a great way to handle the social media for the job openings. Sorry, my voice failed.
Okay, awesome. So let me share one thing that we talked to here. Actually, I do a lot, and then I ask if someone else has something to say. But one thing that I've used to do, and it's working, I think Juraci asked me if it was working, is like, when I go to LinkedIn and I type data analyst, data scientist, relocation. And I find a company X that used to recruit and has the relocation package, So I kind of stalk this company. So I became a stalker and I put it on the list. So whenever they have a job post, a job role, I gonna apply to that. But I think Juraci mentioned that a lot of companies, they don't have, like, they are not prepared to bring people from other countries, or sometimes they don't have anything at all, or sometimes they do, but they are not well prepared. So I think it's a good thing to do. And one thing that I do is like, Raquel just posted that he got a new job for a foreign company, or she's working remotely. So I get the company that she's working and put on my notes, because I'm going to follow this company, So I have a list I can share with you guys when I can find that and share. So I have from Europe, from many countries in Europe, German, Netherlands, that there are companies that they provide and they are used to.
I wanna, if you can share, I wanna that list.
I will try to find it. I have both remotely job and jobs from to move.
Okay,
and
great.
Yeah, we are running out of time. So in your room, Leandro, Juraci, and Rodrigo, do you guys have something to add?
No, I think thank you for that conversation. It was very, very rich and a good conversation with you guys. And I got some tips here, and I got connection with everybody here also. And I just like to say thank you. And yeah, let's prove our English.
Okay, guys, thank you. I sent the survey we have, so please, it's just one question and one comment. If you you like to say something. And it's really, really important to me. So I sent to you guys. So if you want to talk about any topic, if you have any suggestion or something that you didn't like, please write it down, okay? And I really appreciate you guys here, Gabriel, Raquel, and Rodrigo has left. Thanks for accepting the invitation. And that's it, guys. Hope to see you guys next meeting. And have a good one.
You
Thank you
too,
very much.
Carol.
Zane.
Thank
Bye,
you,
Guys,
everyone.
it was a
Thank you so
pleasure.
much.
Bye bye.